Yeah, the history of, Saint-Germain, the Holy Empire of Rome. It's is really up in what we call Germany now. When the big battle was for Constantinople. You know, the war was for Constantinople, and a lot of things changed. That's what the history. The person that founded Saint Germain actually he was trying to his Germany, part of Germany, belonged to Spain. A lot of people don't know that. You know, and a lot of again, Germany, some of it used to belong to Spain, and that's the Holy Empire comes from. That's what it's really called, Romania, Czechoslovakia, and all that area that they're trying to attack. You know what I'm saying, yeah, that's original Holy Rome, and see, you got people heard about the vampire, about called Dracula, but he's a real person. Actually, there's not only one person. This like he was the third guy. He's only got a brother, but whatever. I don't want to get on deep on that. But he used to work for the Pope, or want to work for the Pope and the Christian stuff. He was raised Muslim. That's why he was so powerful. But he was Christian. But yeah, he's the one. He's the original black. See, you guys don't see it because you're just looking at the V, blood. But blood, blood, you know, this was in Germany, up in where you get Transylvania and stuff like that. The story of him is really go deeper. Again, this is way before even America was discovered. This got to do with the story of Romeo and Juliet, but I'm not gonna get on that one now. But again, that I just want you to understand something. He was the original, what people call the Antichrist. I'm saying, because the ways to kill people. But so, because back in the days, the V didn't exist. V is a Roman letter. I'm saying the V is a Roman letter. I'm saying, so if you got to deal with changing the V to a B. I'm saying, because this is blood. That's where you get the word blasphemy. The word blasphemy means the BL indicates something bad. I'm saying the femi means rising. Bad, something bad. Femi rise, something rising. It's a bad rising, or something. You know what I'm saying? Or they're coming through or something. Atrocious. Anyway, this is the origin of the Balkans. I'm saying. This is the Balkan. I'm saying. So people that want to call themselves black, they consider people criminal. It's a game because you're believing on something. Because Crimea is a place that the Pope condemned. I'm saying? By the Black Sea. Now you understand Ukraine. Now you understand why there's a big deal about Ukraine. I still haven't talked about Puerto Rican being Germans. You understand? But I'm trying to bring you up something to understand something. And I'm just bringing it up now because people want to be on the Black Month. All right. You think you gotta do with the black people? No. This is the real stuff. Now back to Puerto. You know what I'm saying? Because again, there was a lot of Germans that went to Latin America. You know what I'm saying? Germans went to Latin America. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, and it's not only to they are going to Latin America. You know what I'm saying? So before this idea about black Puerto Ricans want to be called black. You know what I'm saying? Before they was calling Germans. I'm saying Alemanes. You know what I'm saying? They was called Alemanes. And they try to say Alemanes as in we are the children from the Rhines. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of insult. You know what I'm saying? It's about a lot of insult. This got to do with Hitler idea too. Anyway, but with all this, you know what I'm saying? That's why they're trying to say. That's why make fun of Puerto Rican having a lot of different shades, having Asians and stuff like that. Because they're trying to say there like Puerto Ricans were like identical to children of the Rhines. You know? Anyway. So back in the days they tried to call Puerto Rican Germans. All this black stuff came through with the Rainbow Coalition of changing being ideal with the black, you know? Because Jesse Jackson didn't want to even call black. You know what I'm saying? This is true shit. In the 65, that's why I keep talking about the 65s. You know what I'm saying? Because with the welfare system, that's why they came with all this bullshit. You know? Trying to make this like black Americans. Because a lot of people was bouncing from over there. From the Middle East. People were leaving from Middle East. So when you call yourself like that, they're trying to make it look like you're not a natural American. But you start thinking that it's from Africa they're talking about. No. They're not talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Africa means, again, African in Hebrew means the hypocrites. I'm saying Mudafrika is somebody like a motherfucker. Mudafrika is like somebody that's really a hypocrite. So Africa means to be a hypocrite. You know that Africa comes from the word from the Roman guy too, right? You know what I'm saying? Scorpio Africanus. To call yourself Scorpio, to call yourself African, you're still saying Rome. When you call yourself again, I was trying to say African or black. Is you trying to say you're woman? Because to be African, this is the original African guy, and he's white. He's white. Or I mean, as in albino, or like shade of albino. He fought against the original, you know, Hannibal. For Carthage. This is Rome. So when people want to say they're African, you're just saying that you're Roman. This is the original. Understood as the conqueror of Africa. Africana literally means the African, but meant to be understood as the conqueror of Africa. So when people are trying to say they're all this African and black, I'm black and I'm African and all this other stuff. You know? Again, they change, and if you change any word that has a V to a B, try to see what they're trying to get at it. Anyway, again, this is a sign of the 22 Balaam. They give him a warning, so I don't really expect that people are going to listen to me anyway, because in the words it says it, and if you believe in it, that's where you at. I cannot change where you at. I could bring you to the water, but it's up to you to drink from it. This is Numbers. Numbers 22. Heading to 23. I'm telling you, 23. Assalamu alaikum. Anyway, this is a book that I read a long time. No, it's not even this book. I read a book called The Book of the Wines. I don't even know if they still have it. I'm saying? I'm just adding a little more information since I got a little more time. You know what I'm saying? But this is some crazy shit. Anyway, this is all I gotta say. Anyway, Puerto Rico, Germany was the Holy Rome. Puerto Rico was one of the centers of Catholic, supported England and Germany. I mean, get the word, you know. I'm saying? Back in the days, it was called Puerto Ricans Germans. My grandfather, Don Felix Ramon, he said he's from the Concordia. You know what I'm saying? They used to say he's from the Concordia. He used to scream, "Yo soy de la Concordia!" And I know he's talking about Arroyo and stuff like that. But the real Concordia comes from Holy Rome. You know what I'm saying? And this is all before, you know? I don't want to get too deep. Anyway. Bang, bang. I go do more. But, you know, again, this is why I don't really follow all this black stuff. Not to get black stuff. I into what people call black music. I love my dark-skinned people. My, melatonin people. Or Swati. Because really people are called Swati. When you say Swati, it's like, you know, like from, like in the word Sudan to Swati. So we really Swati people. I'm saying none of us is black. We're Swatis. Swat. You get the what? Swat. Swastika? You don't get it? A Swati is a dark-skinned person. So I'm not black. We're Swatis. Hey. Assalamu alaikum.